Okay, welcome to team call tonight for our Team Miracle Finders. I'm going to record it because we have some people who couldn't make it on with us, but we want to go ahead and start with our shout outs for our team members who are already on the board with Success Club points. It's only halfway through the month, so there's still plenty of time to still get on the board and reach those goals. I know we've all hit Success Club goals that we want to reach. So I'm just going to do my team that I saw, and actually I need to look a little bit further down, but Shannon, who's on the call, congratulations, you are at SC2. Yay! So that means you've helped at least one person. Bridget, you're at SC2.
Yay!
I'm gonna go get Harlow, but she's still awake, so can you mute me or however you do that?
Yeah. No
okay.
And then I have Alicia at SC4. Yay! So Alicia is just about at Success Club 5. So, and all of you are real super close. You're already on the board, and I know you guys have some goals to hit there. Okay, Laurel, what about your team?
I have Desiree, who is at 4. And then I also have Rachel, who is at 4.
Okay.
So congratulations to you both, to everybody.
Yes, everyone. And so, like I said, we're only halfway through the month, so still plenty of time to hit those goals. Okay, so tonight's call, we're going to talk about how to share on Facebook, how to make eye-catching posts. So you might have seen the graphic that I put up earlier today, and I'm going to talk about how to make those as well. Okay, so I made a little PowerPoint, so I'm going to go ahead and get that going for you guys. Maybe. From the start. Can you guys see this? I don't know what you guys can see. Can you see what I'm doing at all?
Yeah.
Can you see the PowerPoint?
I can.
Let me just make sure that everyone can see it because it's being weird. Hold on. Aha. Okay, now it's looking. There it goes. Now it's normal looking. Okay, so how to create eye-catching posts. So it says Facebook is our friend. So we want to use Facebook as our friend. Let's see. I can, Sonia says. Good. Okay. So let's look at these two posts. Which one is more appealing? So on the left, I have one that I made with the teal background. And it just says, if I could provide you, and my little thing's in the way, but it says, if I could provide you with a 21-day workout and meal plan, provide you with portion control help, show you exactly what you can eat, help you lose 10+ pounds in 3 weeks, would you be interested? Now over here, this is what someone else on Facebook posted, and she literally just, I guess, screenshotted this little blurb and wrote on her status, any takers? And wrote, if I could provide you with a 21-day workout and meal plan that helps you with portion control so you know everything you can eat, get away with, and you could lose 10+ pounds in 3 weeks, would you be interested? So I don't know about you guys, but is there one that looks more appealing to anyone?
Yours.
Yeah, so not to be biased, but I see this kind of stuff a lot on Facebook where it's kind of like they screenshot some text or something and just write a little like, anyone want in, or any takers, or who's in. And this is very impersonal. This obviously looks like you kind of just threw it up there and you didn't put a whole lot of thought into it. This obviously, yes, it took me longer than just screenshotting and reposting. But once you know how to use the programs, it's really, this maybe took me 10 minutes to put together. And this is something that I can use over and over and over again. So I can put this on Facebook, I can put this on Instagram, and I can use it today, but then I can also go ahead and use it next month or the month after and the month after, because this is promoting what program? 21 Day Fix, which is a program that we always have. So anyways, just talking about how to make it look more appealing. Also, I put my picture with my information, so you know that, you know, I'm the one helping you with it. Come on. Laurel or anyone have anything to add about this?
Oh, you did good. Your post is so cute too.
I know we've talked about it in other calls, but when you don't put an exact date on it, you can use it over and over and multiple times. And so that's a helpful thing as well.
Yes, exactly. Like not putting an exact date. I know sometimes I'll say like Thursday.
At least on the flyer.
Right.
You can put the date then when you talk about it in your caption or whatever. But.
Right. Like if I was going to post this on Facebook, like this would be my picture, but then in my text of when I'm posting it, I could say like, join me starting on the 24th or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So the whole point of this is that we want to share, we don't want to sell. So to achieve that, people will connect to your story, not to an advertisement. We are in the business to help people, and people connect with people. So they're not going to connect to just text or to a picture of an advertisement. They want to connect to you as a person. So one of the ways we do this is we want you to breadcrumb your story. Everyone has a story. Whether or not you think you have a story, you have a story. So you want to kind of start giving your story out through Facebook, because the people who are really following you are interested on how you got started on your journey, where you are in your journey, and what's going on. I've been doing like a daily video diary on Facebook, and I'm surprised all the time at who's been watching it and keeping up with it. And every day I get someone commenting on it or messaging me about it, who is inspired by my daily video journal. So that's another way to get your story out there, is short little videos. And you want to share the ups and the downs. So you don't want to put it out there like you're so great and perfect and you never mess up on your diet plan and you do every workout great. Like there's going to be days where you skip your workout or you missed your workout. And there's going to be days where you eat a huge bowl of ice cream. And that's okay, because we're human and we need to let our audience know that we're human just like them. And we have those bad days. Like talking about my video journal yesterday, I put on my video journal how I had a bad planning day. I didn't plan ahead for my meals in the morning. And then for lunch, my lunch did not plan out how I wanted to. So I ended up having like carrots and hummus for lunch because I couldn't find anything else. And, you know, like I was just struggling, but I keep it real. And so people can see that like, oh, wow, yeah, she struggles just like I do. So you want to share the ups and the downs. Okay, so let's talk about elements of a great post. So when I'm scrolling through Facebook, I know that there's some things that drive me nuts. And one is when you see like a big text like this. And this is just a small example, but when you see a paragraph that goes on and on and on. It says, nobody wants to read something that drones on and on and on and on and on. Use paragraph breaks to make it more appealing. The reader's eye will be drawn to each section. In their minds, it will be an easier read. They are more likely to read the entire post if it is broken up into short paragraphs. For example, did you read this? Or the same thing, but how I wrote it on the right. So then over here, I just wrote the same thing, but I broke it up into short little paragraphs. And you can see how it looks a lot shorter, but it's the same thing. It's just broken up. And even though it'll say like on Facebook, you know, after you get so many lines or whatever, it says like show more, people will still click that because you're leaving them wanting more. They want to know, what is she going to say on that next paragraph? And so they'll actually click on it to see what else you're saying. For me, if I see someone with a huge page of text and it's just going on and on and on and on, I get about 3 sentences in and I'm done. But if it's broken up into paragraph breaks, at least if I get tired of this paragraph, I'll skip to the next one and see, okay, what's their next thought? And I can skim it at least. We're in a very like quick satisfaction age and time. So you need to keep that in mind. People want a quick, easy read.
Basically, you guys have about 5 seconds to catch their attention before they keep scrolling. So you kind of want to think about that. How can I catch their eye in 5 seconds?
Right. So another way to catch their attention is by using fun, simple symbols and emoticons. So put emotion into your post. Using the emoticons, brackets, exclamations, asterisks, and other fun symbols will express your emotions over text much better than just words. So doing things like this, like if you have something big to announce, like eek, you know, with like the brackets all around it, that's going to catch someone's eye. They're like, oh my gosh, what's she going to say next? You know, using the big, you know, I'm so excited to tell everyone that I'm hosting my first ever, and use the asterisk 60-day challenge group. I can't wait to help as many people as possible to reach their health and fitness goals. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I did not know how to put emoticons into a PowerPoint. But if I was doing this on Facebook, I would put like the little like muscle arm, you know, and like clappy hands or something, and maybe like a smiley face, stuff like that. And then here, like, if I can do this, so can you, and putting, you know, something fun there. So use those symbols and emoticons, break it up, use these things that draw their eye and make them go, oh my gosh, what is she talking about? Okay, this is a big one. I see a lot of coaches do this where they post, they have a really good post. They might talk about what a great workout they just had or how awesome this or that is, but it's just a text. And like going back to the beginning of the presentation, people want to connect to you. So you need to be in your post. People want to follow you, not just text. So get in front of the camera, put it out there, breadcrumb your story. Okay, so Laurel posted this today, which is, she posted about her story, and it was a great story about, you know, what her life was like and, you know, her at this age and now where she is today. And she didn't give you all the details, but she kind of breadcrumbed it for you, gave you a little bit here and there. And if you've been following Laurel on Facebook, you've gotten bigger chunks of each part of her life during those times. So you kind of know her full story, or at least most of it, because she's really good at breadcrumbing her story so that people can relate to her and say, oh my gosh, you went through that, so did I. You know,
and I just want to touch real quick and say, actually, it was funny how you mentioned about the paragraph breaks, because I didn't do that with that one post, mainly because I had done it on Instagram, and Instagram only allows you to put so many words. So I didn't do it. I actually noticed I didn't get as much traction on that post that I normally get on other posts that are similar to that one. And I really think it is because I didn't do paragraph breaks. Because when I went back and looked at it, I was like, ooh, that's kind of long. Well, like, I mean, I have certain followers who are going to read it because they really enjoy reading my stuff. But like for new people that I just added to my network and stuff, they probably did look at that and were like, okay, yeah, she's got a story, but that's really too much to read.
Yeah, like, next, that's too much. Cool picture though.
Yeah. I mean, I got traction, but just I did notice that I definitely did not get as much as I normally would on a post on that one. So it's just, it was funny that you mentioned that in the call, because I was like, ooh, think about that today.
Yeah. Did you post that directly from Instagram? Like, did you put like, click the Facebook?
Yeah.
Put it on Instagram? One thing I learned from someone who actually, she works in the like social media promotion field, and she was saying if you do it that way, Facebook won't actually show it to as many people because they don't like you to cross promote. So I very rarely will click that little like post to Facebook button on Instagram. Instead, what I'll do is I'll just copy and paste whatever my text is for my Instagram post, and then I'll put it into a new Facebook post, and then I can kind of make it more Facebook friendly, because you're right, like Instagram and Facebook have different rules, you know, with their text.
Right. That's a good point.
Oh, sorry.
You okay there?
Yes, Ainsley wanted to be in the call. No, okay. Yeah. Thanks. Bye. Okay. So, oh Lord. Okay. Okay.
That's what I thought for Sonia.
What'd she say?
She said it looked like you fell into bed.
Oh.
I'm like, are you okay?
No, Ainsley came over and like pulled the computer screens. Okay, so anyways, so people want to see you in your posts. So like put yourself out there. I did this the other day. It was the then and now. And this got a huge reaction from people. And this was just, I wanted to just kind of put it out there of my progress from when Ainsley was, a couple months old over the summer. And I hated this picture. I hated being in a bathing suit and looking like this. And then where I am now. And I just remember this feeling as compared to how I felt when I took this picture. And it shows, and people want to see you and they want to relate to you. So be in your post. Don't just post text. People aren't going to read it. They're going to keep scrolling. Okay. Use apps and designing websites to help you. So, you don't have to be a super graphic designer. You don't have to spend hours making things pretty. There's some really easy, simple tools you can use that are free or cheap. So if you are not already familiar with these, I would say pick like one or two and get familiar with them. PicMonkey, that's what I used to make that first picture I showed you guys with the teal background. That's a great one that you can use from your computer. Super easy to make, and it's free. You just go to picmonkey.com and start playing around with it. You'd be surprised what you can make on it. I think it's actually PixArt. And there's an S there, PixArt, sorry. That's an app. I believe that's free. There's in-app purchases you can make. I use that for almost everything that I post on Facebook. WordSwag is another one that I love. So that's just like, if you just want to put words on top of a picture, this is a great one. Plus they have backgrounds, like preset backgrounds, and then you can put words on top and has all these different like word design generators and colors, and it's awesome. That one's like $2 though, but it's worth it. It's fun. Is this the one you use, Laura?
Yeah, Canva. That's actually not an app. It's actually computer based. But yeah, it's really awesome. You can take photos and do pretty much anything with them. Put different backgrounds on them. You just have to go and play with it. There's so many different things you can do with Canva.
Okay. I've never used that one, so I need to look into it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And this one was talked about in the National Wake Up Call a few weeks ago, called Watermark, and I downloaded that one. And it's pretty cool because you can actually just like, if there's certain things you're going to be putting on a lot of pictures, you can save it, and that way all you have to do is put the picture in the app and then bring up that watermark and put it onto your picture. So like if you're always going to put on there, your team name and your email address, you can save that. So you don't always have to type it out and make it pretty. You can make it pretty one time. And then whenever you want to use it, you just drop it on top of whatever you want. Oh yeah, and Desiree says she uses PhotoGrid. PhotoGrid's a good one too. I haven't used that one as much, but I have used it in the past. I kind of get obsessed with like one or two things, and then those are like my go-tos. But PhotoGrid's a good one. There's one that you can use that you can put in videos as well, and I downloaded, but I haven't used it yet. Pick, Play, Post.
Yeah. That one's good.
Yeah, that's one that I've seen a lot of coaches use, and it's really good. But I have yet to get a good video of me doing anything that's worthy of me using the app. So
you got to get the track.
I know.
It's like $10 on Amazon.
I know. I just need to go on Amazon and order it because Lord knows I'm never getting to the store to buy one. So, okay. let's see. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys some great examples of posts, and then I have a couple like non-examples. So our first great example is our very own Bridget.
I made this slide.
You made the slides. So she did this the other day, and I thought this was such a because she has brackets, she's using like equal signs, she has her little muscle arm and smiley face. I am so ready. You know, that stood out to me so much right there. And then she's in her picture with her 21-day fixed yellow container. Like, this was just like, to me, a perfect post. She's talking about the program and she's pumped about it, and it's eye-catching. This was a great example, incorporating a lot of those things that we talked about. Claire did a good one the other day too. I love this because she's being real, you know, she's sweaty, she's making a silly face, you know, and what a workout. Love 21-day fixed extreme. I don't do hashtags, but I know they can be very effective. I just don't do them. I do them sometimes, then I don't really know what I'm doing, so I stop. I feel like such an old person when I say that too. I'm like, what's a hashtag? So
Pound sign.
I know, pound sign. So Kelly Waldeck is a coach who's like my upline, and she always has great posts. And I love this one because, again, you can see she broke it up. She used her emoticons here, and she has herself in a picture. She has her Shakeology in her picture with her, and she probably used the Word Swag app, from what I can tell, because this looks like something you can put on there. And that's really easy. You just type in the text you want, and you just pick what colors and style you want. And she put, feed your faith and your fears will flee. Okay, this is so annoying whenever someone, I don't know how to do emoticons. Yeah, well, I think it depends on what kind of phone you have for the emoticons. And then there was one more example. Oh, and this is Stacy Whitehead. She's also higher on my team. And it is, I like this because I thought this picture was just beautiful with the, you know, little island in the background and the water. And it's her and her sister. Yeah, they're sisters. And, you know, she has her little palm tree and fish and everything, and perks of being a girl boss. And she's talking about all the cool stuff she gets to do because she's a Beachbody coach. It kind of went on and on, but I didn't get all that. So I thought these were some great posts. They're eye-catching. They're things that'll make you stop your scroll. Okay, so some not so great examples. And these were actually kind of hard to find, so I was kind of excited for that. So this one, it says fitorflab.com/kickstart. So what this is somebody who is promoting the PIO Kickstart Challenge Pack, and Beachbody will put these out. They put out these little promotional things, right? And it tells you all about it. And they usually leave a space on here somewhere where you can put in your information to advertise. This is not a good strategy though, because I don't know who this Fit or Flab person is. I have no idea what this is. What the heck? If I know nothing about Beachbody, what is PIO? What is a 3-day refresh? Why would I want to do it? Who are you to tell me that I need this? You know, this does not call to me at all. It looks like an infomercial. And trust me, Beachbody spends enough money on their infomercials that they don't need us doing it for them. Okay? And then this is one that I saw. Actually, this is one of my friends who posted this. And this was inside of a group. It's like a one of those like cross promotional groups, I guess, or I don't know, it's like a group of some sort. So she says, "Hey guys, I'm a health and wellness coach with Beachbody. I'm an exclusive accountability for men and women wanting to lose weight and learn how to live a healthier lifestyle. You can also get all the Beachbody fitness programs and Shakeology through me." Now, I don't know about you guys, but if I was not involved in Beachbody and didn't know what she was talking about, I would be like, oh, next. Because that to me is just, I want your business. So this, even if you're in some groups, like I'm in moms groups and stuff like that, whenever I'm promoting within those groups or something that I'm doing, it's always for something specific. Like, hey, I'm doing a free 7-day clean eating group. I know some of you were looking to get on a healthier track. I'd love to help you. If you're interested, let me know and I'll get you details with like a little flyer that I made. But when you just post stuff like this, that to me, and then what I did leave out though, just for anonymous sake, is that she put her link underneath here, which that's like, that just gets under my skin when people put their link in their post, because that to me is just bad business. So yeah, I never give my link out directly on a post. It's always when I'm talking to the person one-on-one and they've already said that they are committed and want to move forward with the program through me. So anyone have anything, any questions or anything to add about this? Laurel, anything?
No, that's definitely got right to the point. And yeah, just really, it's, I mean, I know we talk about it a lot, but it's just all about connection, you guys. It really is.
I don't know what I did. I upgraded the account last time and now it's saying that we're running out of time. So I guess maybe I didn't log in correctly. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to work on this. So, so anyway, so that is, I'm just going to go back to this page because it's friendlier. Okay. So, so anyways, that's the end of my little spiel. Does anyone have anything to share or add or any questions?
Were all those apps that you talked about, were those free? Like the one you use, Laurel?
Canva is, yeah, it's a computer. You can just go to canva.com on your computer. There actually is no app for it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's free. And it takes a little bit of getting used to because there is like a lot, but it's, once you learn it, it's really simple and you can take, you know, just a regular iPhone photo and make it look like a professional advertisement really quickly with it.
Okay.
Pretty cool. So.
Okay.
I know like some of you might be thinking, well, like I don't have like, you know, the get in front of the camera thing. And I posted, Laurel and I both have like before and after pictures. And you might be thinking like, well, I'm just starting. I don't have like before and after pictures. And that's okay. Like even just getting in front of the camera with, you know, and with your workout, a picture of you holding your workout DVD or your Shakeology, that's going to start a conversation and make people stop and go, what is she holding? You know, what is that? So don't feel like you have to wait until you have results to post a picture of yourself with the product. Or, you know, like I know when I was gonna do my first 3-day refresh, I posted a picture of like me doing the fiber sweep. So I had like a picture of me with the fiber sweep and, you know, did a little thing about it. So those are other ideas. Sorry, that just came to me. I know that's kind of off topic.
And you guys can share, you know, you can share our results by all means. Share other coaches' results. Just don't do that. You know, don't let that be your only post. I mean, they definitely want to see you. These people are connecting with you. But if you, every once in a while, like if you don't feel comfortable sharing your transformation yet, or you haven't reached your transformation or whatever reason you're not posting your transformation, feel free to, you know, go to my wall or Shannon's wall. Shannon and I both shared each other's results before, just as a way to show that, hey, I'm not the only one doing Beachbody. There's tons of people out here doing it and it's working for them and it's working for me and it's going to work for you. But at the end of the day, you want to get comfortable with, you know, sharing your own stuff. I actually saw, one of my friends who lives in New York and she's on a completely different team. She just happens to be a coach as well, but she just finished the extreme. She got amazing results. She lost 11 pounds in 3 weeks, you guys. And she posted a picture of just herself. And she admitted it. She said, I don't feel comfortable enough sharing my before and after. So I'm just going to tell you guys that I lost 11 pounds. And I'm like, I want to see that before. Like, people want to see those results. Like, don't be afraid to do it, because people eat that crap up, and it does not matter if you are at your goal weight or not. Like, sometimes when you're not at your goal weight, like, people actually respect that. Even they tend to respond more to that, even just because they see a real person putting themselves out there and doing something that most people are afraid to put out there, and just keeping that determination and that consistency. And then that's where your story begins. So it's like, yeah, today they may see you, at a point where you haven't reached your goal, but think about in 3 months from now, they're going to be sitting there going, oh my God, I was watching this girl and she looked way bigger 3 months ago. And holy crap, she looks amazing now. And they have that in their head. Like, it's there because they've been watching you do this for consistently every day for 3 months now. And it's like, holy shit, I'm starting to actually see these crazy results. And she's been sharing it this whole time. And then before you know it, people are just flooding in. But with that said, before you get all excited about people flooding in, I did want to add, your posts are so important that you do, you post and you do it every day. You do it consistently. Your 3 posts every day at least. But do not think that is going to have people running to you to just order challenge packs, because yes, it's a huge part of this business. It's super important that you stay consistent with it so that people get that relatability and they see that you are credible and that you're keeping up with it. But, Shannon and I have both had so many people who we reached out to them and they have told us, dude, I've been watching you for so long and I never would have reached out to you. But the fact that you reached out to me, like, okay, I'm going to jump in on this. So, it takes all those little bits that add up to get the success that you want. And that means not only doing your posts, but really reaching out. And I know it's uncomfortable at first to just start talking to and messaging people that you don't know, but you get better at it the more you do it. And I just want you guys to know that, because I know that I, at first, just would post stuff and I would get really discouraged. Like, why aren't they coming? Like, people know I'm a coach. Like, why aren't they coming to me? And you could have the best posts in the world and that builds your credibility, but always remember to continuously reach out, Yeah,
you have to be reaching out to people in addition to doing those credibility posts to remind people that you are being a product of the product and that you're staying active and true to what you said you're going to do. But if you don't reach out to people, and even like I heard on a call when I first started, like, if you post anything Beachbody related, and even if someone just likes it, reach out to that person. And I thought at first, like, I wouldn't do that. I would only reach out to people who would comment on it and say like, oh, I want details. But what I found was reaching out to those people who even liked it and just saying like, hey, I saw you liked my post about whatever. Were you interested in learning more? Or you must have some interest in health and fitness as well. Whatever you want to say about it, start a dialogue with that person. And 9 times out of 10, they're interested in it if they're liking it. And I have found a lot of challengers that way. And it's amazing because it's usually the people who they're liking stuff, and you'll see the same people maybe like 2 or 3 things in a row of yours. And it kind of clicks like, oh wait, Trisha's liked 4 of my last Beachbody posts. Maybe I should message her. And sure enough, she's interested, but she was never going to reach out to you. You had to reach out to her. But always also making those initial contacts with someone. So it's definitely a skill you need to perfect. And just like we always say, it is going to push you outside of your comfort zone in a good way. This business will always push you outside of your comfort zone. So just keep pushing. Are you guys all reading Compound Effect?
I actually have not started it yet.
But you have the intention to start it, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Shannon, do you have your copy? Have you started it yet? I know you're muted, but you thumbs up or down, or it's by your toilet. Okay, that's a good start.
It's by your toilet. I didn't know if it was like it's not an excuse. I just didn't know if it was like, oh, read chapter 1 today, or like kind of like a challenge group thing, or if it's just like read on your own and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, just go at your own pace and then post your aha moments in our accountability check-in.
Okay.
Yeah, so go at your own pace. Okay, well, we're running out of time, but thank you so much, everyone, for logging on tonight, and keep working. Don't stop till you find your miracle.
Don't stop till you get enough. That's what I just thought of.
Have a great week, guys.